Right, welcome back. So I'll show you the setup very shortly. So just dragged an old capo microphone that I've had now for about 22 years, and I bought it second hand from Knights back then. I've just put a new, as you can see, ever ready battery back in, and it had been stood around here for donkey's years, and I had to clean cobwebs off the top of the circuit board. So I'll put the back on, and then I'll show you the mic and the setup then. Hello and welcome back from Dave M0OGY. Hope you're all doing well. Well, firstly, a massive thank you for all the comments and views of the original video of this radio, which is a Westland 707. It's a vintage radio from around 1984, and it's had a DDS conversion by Chris Peel, and also Graham from Microchipz makes the boards. So as it's had a lot of interest, I'm going to show some on air tests. Just at the beginning of the video I showed the antenna I'll be using. That's my 7-year-old Vortex Quasar Q82 Mark II antenna on an MM0 CUG mast, which is at around 22 feet to the base. It's not cranked right up. Done a bit of a swap around of the shack, so I'll show you what I'm using. So first thing I bought was one of these Cybernet to Uniden adapters from Doug at Knights, as I decided to use this microphone. You can see it just behind the famous rubber duck. It's a Capo November mic 531. Brilliant mic. I used to use this in my Fiat Punto van for about 10 years, and I bought it second hand then again from Knights in around 2003. A lot nicer mic than the modern version that looks like a modern electric car grill at the front. There's no grills or anything, so whilst I know the new versions work well, I think these are nicer. So anyway, that's the mic I'm running. So it's into a converter, into the 4-pin mic socket on the side of the radio. Put a new battery in it, as you saw. So without further ado, we'll have a look around the radio. First that's the radio, and I'll show you, as I'm off to be doing some on-air tests, hopefully on the amateur radio 10 meter band. Again, that's why I had it converted for 10. I will be running it through a small amplifier, which I'll show you in a moment. So this is what we're using. That's the power supply I use really for my HF radio. Generally it's a microset model PT135A, quite a big decent 35 amp amateur radio supply. That's the amplifier I'll be using on the lowest power setting, which is around 60 watts, and that's as a Targi B501P, which is a 24 volt input amplifier, power meter above there. And the power supply is that bottom one. That's a heavy duty cowtan, they call it, professional power supply, 24 volts with a fan built in, and you see it's wired quite substantially, done properly. So that's the amp I'll be running on 10 meters. I could use that one, but it's not a RF switching amp. That's my big amp. That's a Linear Amp UK Explorer 1200, but it's a bit overkill really. So on the 10 meter band, on sort of these 10 meter type radios, that's the amp I can run, but again it's only 10 watts, I think it is AM FM, and up to 20 watt single sideband. So we're well within specs. The radio's doing about 12 watts on single sideband and about, I don't know, 10 AM FM. That's what we're running.
Charlie Victor, 108 Charlie Victor, unit number please. Una gran satisfacción. A lo mejor la he perdido un poco porque entra uno ya en una dinámica ¿cómo decirlo? Del querer estar cómodo y ya.
Put the reply on 475. 27 decimal 475. We go. Thank you. Charlie Radio, separation 0. Go on set.
That's how quick it is just to find stuff. Dead easy.
I did not copy everything. Repeat again. Okay, 14 Echo Kilo 107. You're 5 and 8 in the mile now, okay? I give you progressive number 585. 585, copy? 585, your progressive number, and for information, go to cluster here. 76, good luck, bye-bye.
Security X standing by frequency 11 meters from Spain to the rest of the world. Everybody welcome and first give me Roger back if you copy me. Welcome over 73 Roger. Security X standing by frequency 11 meters from south of Spain, Europe, calling to the rest of the world. Everybody welcome. Good afternoon my friends, over. Do you copy me? Just give me Roger back. This is a 320 Tango Whiskey 001 separation and November Yankee. QSI on
This is 31 Charlie Bravo Alpha 103, Portugal, Southern Portugal, good afternoon. Charlie Destination Zero. Put you at right on 27475.
That's how quick it is.
Delta F-Ray. This is now Korean.
And not as good as yesterday. Yesterday was strong propagation. We worked stations and talked with practice in Reunion Island, and we made it over to a gentleman in Bulgaria, Andy, an Alpha Tango member out of Bulgaria. Both signals quite strong, so, and a lot of places in between. But today, I say maybe half, 50% of yesterday's propagation over. Going to India.
So I'm on 555. Obviously we've been monitoring all over 11 meters and it's absolutely wide open on single sideband. So we'll flick it to the UK FM. So UK FM, oh, what's that saying at the top? UK FM, change to FM, you muppet. So there you go, FM, UK FM, there you go. So easy as that. Whack them on. So, just flicked it to the mid band on the sept band now. So what I'll do, I'll get this video uploaded, and then on the next video I'll show it in operation on 10 meters. So for the time being, 7-3s from Dave M0 OGY 26 Alpha Tango 025. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.